This tutorial shows you the second way in which you can generate a surface object using sweep. Here we've imported two objects or entities from AutoCAD. The profile, which is the white object on the left, and the magenta path, which represents the base of the Aalto vase. You can adjust the location of your pivot to the bottommost vertex of the profile. That's optional. I'm doing it to ensure that when I do the sweep, it will sweep that bottom vertex around the outer perimeter of the Aalto vase. You can also rotate it so that Z is in the vertical. That is also optional. I'm just being a bit of a perfectionist. Okay, now select the outside curve, go to Modifier, add the Sweep modifier. Now you notice defaults to an angle. You need to pick. Now you're going to select your object. Aha. So we notice that it is in the wrong direction, so mirror it in the XZ. And it also doesn't reflect the angle taper, which you can enter here. Make sure that the vase flares outward. If you would like to adjust, you see just below that there is the opportunity to adjust the pivot. If you'd like it to pivot at the base, you can do that. Change it to wireframe. And I can adjust the angle again. I'm going to tumble the object because what we need to focus on now is creating a seal at the bottom. All right, it's a closed object. Appears to have good integrity. File save. Final tumble, just to reveal the bottom, and we'll zoom in for the next phase. So here I've zoomed in, and I know that I need to select those open edges. So I need to convert the object to an editable mesh first. If we scroll down the menu with the tab to the left, we notice that there are options there. Select open edges and then create objects from those selected. So we need to set the topological level to an edge. So therefore all edge-related tools will be revealed. Scroll down again, select open edges. You can see they're red. They are the only open edges in the whole model. And now we need to create a shape from those edges. Give them a distinctive name. Okay, go back to the top level, deselect, and now turn off the unnecessary geometry, which is the vase. And now you have those two edge curves remaining. You see they're linked together. So what we need to do is detach them. We do that by going to the sub-object level, selecting the spline that we choose to detach, and we're going to find the detach option way down this menu. Detach. Great, now you can give it a distinctive name. And we'll repeat that for the other spline. Remember, there's still the two of them together as an object. So, spline. Detach. We need to select the one that's the second one. We'll hit, there we go. Spline, select the spline, now hit detach, give it a distinctive name. Edge 2. Go back to the top level, deselect it, and now you can see there are 2 curves there for us. Turn off the original bottom edge pair, and now we can change each one of those splines into an editable poly. We can confirm that they are not surfaces by changing how we view the viewport data in the viewport. Convert to editable poly. And we can repeat that for the other. All right, they are both now surfaces that we can attach to the original vase geometry. Right, and you can see the 2 surfaces. I'm going to go back to wireframe. I'm going to change their color so they'll be easier to see when I attach them to the vase. Change the visibility of the vase object, and then zoom in on the place where I can see the edges and the vase geometry itself. Select the vase. I'm going to convert it to an editable poly, and then I will attach those 2 curves, or those 2 new editable polys for the bottom inside and the bottom outside. So now it's one object. You can confirm that by looking at the palette to your left. File save. We've achieved something. All right. And then we can just zoom extents to the vase. Change to shaded, and now we have a bottom. So the model's ready to import into the template to render.